the Visitor Center talking about indoor music venues. And we're here with John Peterson, host employee and music extraordinaire.
Thank you.
So let's talk about indoor music. Now that it's getting cooler outside, most of the outdoor music events are over for the season, but people still want to listen to live music.
Oh yeah, and we got some really great music venues up here and some really great musicians in the area too. There's some music jams that go on in the area, in the Boone area. One's the Jones House Community Center in downtown Boone, right next to the Mass General Store in downtown.
Now what is a jam exactly?
A jam is where anyone can come in and just play with other people in a large group. And these groups can be anywhere from like 3 people to 20 people. You know, it just considers how many show up for the jam. And anyone's welcome to music jams. But the Jones House Jam, it's strictly old time music. And old time is like pre-bluegrass, pre-World War II music. If you throw out your banjo and start playing anything by Earl Scruggs, they'll give you a dirty look at the Jones House.
Okay.
But if you want if you want like a good variety of music styles, at Ransom, which is a restaurant in downtown Boone on the west side of King Street, they have a music jam on Wednesdays, starting about 7:30, and that music jam is pretty much anything goes: folk music, rock, blues, bluegrass, old time, and that's very welcome. And pretty much any musician is welcome there. So.
Okay, so I mean, do these jams usually last for a certain amount of time, or just until everyone?
Well, it sort of varies. I mean, sometimes it lasts a couple hours, or when people start wearing out, you know.
Yeah.
Usually the Jones House one goes till about 10:30 or so. Ransom goes till about 10, but they both start about 7:30.
Okay, and the public is allowed to come and watch these jams, or is this more just for solely the musicians to be there?
No, it's for the public to enjoy also.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course at Ransom they have food there, so you could eat dinner there. At the Jones House, you know, they don't serve food, but there's lots of great restaurant opportunities in downtown Boone to check out.
Okay. All right, and it looks like the Jones House also does indoor concerts in the winter.
Yeah, and these are really great because it's not just local musicians, but actually nationally known musicians, like Roy Bookbinder. He's a great blues musician. Paul Brown's played there before. He was an announcer on NPR for a number of years, but he's a big old-time banjo player. And they had John McCutcheon, a great multi-instrumentalist, plays hammer, dulcimer, banjo, guitar. So some really top-notch musicians at that show.
Nice. And if you're only up here on the weekends, you could always go to the Green Park Inn.
Yeah, it's really good because there's no cover charge, and Green Park is in a beautiful setting, and that's on Sundays at 6 o'clock. That starts out.
All right, and then now I've been to these. Timberlake's restaurant has a couple of live music events throughout the week. So on Thursdays they've got the Jazz and Oysters.
Oh, yes. If you're a big oyster fan and jazz fan, that's the place to go.
And jazz. But I really like, they have this thing called Bonfire Nights on Friday nights where you can buy these s'more packets.
Oh, yes.
And make s'mores over the fire.
Relive your youth.
And,
yes.
Well, or if you have kids
Yes,
like I
yes.
do, it's a great way to go out with your kids on a Friday night and let them eat s'mores. They also have a bar outside.
Yeah,
so you
and
can
that's
get a
I think
drink.
that probably overlooks the lake too.
Yeah,
There,
it's right there by Chatola Lake, and they have live music out there. So that's a fun outdoor music event that goes even in the winter. I've been out there when it's snowing to roast s'mores, and that's quite magical.
Oh yeah, especially like against the fire so you don't get too cold. So
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, ASU Hayes Schools of Music has concerts throughout the week and on Sundays.
You know, throughout the year too. I mean, it goes all year long, and you know, some top-notch students, you know, musical students go to ASU and they show off their recital styles and things, and sometimes you see some pretty interesting shows there. So, and they're mostly free. Most of them are free too.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, Woodlands Barbecue, our local barbecue spot.
Yep, just up the road from the visitor center here, and they have live music Tuesday through Saturdays. A good friend of mine plays there on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, Gene Goforth, and he probably knows about 700 songs. And yeah,
How is that possible?
he just does. He wears a big cowboy hat, so we must keep him all his cowboy hat. And a lot of people just come just to hear him play because he's very, very popular there at Woodland. So and his big song is Steve Goodman, John Prine's "You Never Call Me by My Name," and there's some crowd participation that goes on in that one, but you have to go there to check that one out.
All right. We also have Ridgeline. What used to be Canyons and Blowing Rock is now a new restaurant called Ridgeline. So we tell people to go there all the time here at the Visitor Center because of the amazing view.
Oh yeah, and the jazz brunch on Sundays.
The jazz brunch.
Just right about 3 miles down from us. So.
Yeah. And then Mountain Home Music.
Oh yeah, Mountain Home Music. Some great, regional musicians and that come to Mountain Home Music throughout the year. And it's Joe Shannon's Mountain Home Music.
Right,
Joe Shannon started this, the late Joe Shannon. And it's been going on for 25 years. 25 years it's been going on for.
Wow. And Todd, Old Time Music and Dance.
Yes, I live in Todd. I'm a toddler. And we have a dance at the Todd Mercantile. And that's once a month. And it's the 10th date Friday of the month. So that could be anywhere from Friday the 13th to Friday the 19th. Whatever that 10th is, that's when the dance is. And there's the dance starts at 7:30, but they usually have a potluck at 6:30 before that. Dances are very family friendly. They try to make them simple for like first time dancers and such, and live bands play at that dance too. So
nice. And then the original Mass store and the Annex in Valley Cruces has live music on the weekends.
Yep. Wintertime, they'll be inside, at the original Mass store. And in the summer, they'll be on the back porch, weather permitting. And at the Annex, I play there on Sundays, 3 to 6 on Sundays. And if the weather's nasty, I'm upstairs in the outdoors department. And if it's nice weather, I'm back at the ice cream parlor.
Oh, nice.
They have some great ice cream there.
What's your favorite flavor?
What's not my favorite flavor?
Oh, let's see. Crossnore has a jam. It says theirs is the first Friday of the month. Have you ever been to that one?
I haven't been to that one yet. Been really looking forward to going sometime. And once again, there's so many great musicians in this area. I mean, young and old. That whatever jam you go to, you're going to have a good time. And most of these jams are just very friendly to newcomers. A lot of newcomers are a little shy when it comes to going to their first music jam. They'll sort of like sit outside the circle and things like that. But the other participants are very welcoming to newcomers. In
the West Jefferson area, we have the Ash Arts Council, and they do a great job throughout the year of booking amazing acts over there. So the best thing to do is to go to their website to kind of check and see what
it's all throughout the year, regional, national musicians playing.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Allegheny Jubilee in
Sparta.
The
hoedown.
Have you been there?
I have not been that one either, but I've been meaning to get there. So there's so much music stuff going on. It's like hard to get to all of them. So
they do a lot of music there, but they also do line dancing.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, we have someone come in the visitor center and ask where they can go to line dance. And we always say the Allegheny Jubilee is the place to be. So that's every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that about covers it for music, and we will update any new live music events that we hear about on our website, mountainsofnc.com. And now we're going to let John play a song of his choice on one of the instruments that you...
Well, I'm going to play the one that I built. This is a mountain banjo, and this is how banjos were looked in this area in the late 1800s or so. And doesn't have any frets on it. And this particular banjo is my 500th banjo I've built. I've built, at this time, 638 of them. Got them all over the world. So, and anytime I'm working here at the Visitor Center, I'll have my instruments here, and I'll be happy to play for any of our visitors here. Well, say that you love Katie Klein. Oh, say that you love my darling mine. Oh, now say that you love me and will be mine. Oh, say that you love me, Katie Klein. Oh, wish I was a bee, honeybee. I'd never gather honey from that flower. I'd steal one kiss from my sweet Kay's lips and build my hive on her brow. Well, say that you love me, Katie Klein. Yes, say that you love me, darling mine. Now say that you love me and will be mine. Oh, say that you love me, Katie Klein. Yes, say that you love me, Katie Klein.